It is Saturday. Oh. It is Saturday. As you can see, we're outside again. Yay! Weather is allowing, and the meat for the Spiedie. We're having chicken Spiedie, New York chicken Spiedie sandwiches, and it calls for grilling the meat. So why not do it outside? I'm going to make some fried corn to go with that, and that's just some sweet corn with red and green bell pepper, a little salt and pepper, and some chili powder. Pretty simple on that. And there's going to be cheesecake for dessert, so I'm going to make some blueberry topping for it, and I guess I'm going to have to start by getting a fire going. Isn't that right, Chumley? Chumley. Hey. Who have we got in the room?
We got Greg.
Hello, Greg.
He says first, and then he says, "Ah, moo, what a big cow."
Yeah.
Good boy.
He is.
And Joshua's here.
Joshua. Hey, Joshua. I just saw that you tagged me into a video. Thank you. And I need to extend an apology because when I saw that one here just a few minutes ago, it occurred to me that I never dropped in the last time that I think it was a couple of weeks ago when we were out here. I think, but you said that you had tagged me into a video, and I didn't look at it, so I apologize for that. Sometimes old guys forget everything, and every day is like we have to start all over again. No, not really. Actually, what it is my brain is completely full, and every time I learn something new or try to remember something, I forget something that I knew before. Hello, Doug and Shar at home. I got your message on don't know what you're doing for dinner tonight. That's okay. Hearing that Doug had chicken fried steak it's one of my favorite things too, and I'm glad that they make it well, because the last one I had was terrible. Okay, so I suppose I should get a fire going.
Joshua says all good, and Lisa and Wildman are here.
Lisa, Wildman. Hey, folks. Welcome, welcome.
Can you open this? I can't get it. It's so
sure.
Tight.
So it's been a busy day here. Oh, it has. We had the guy that stuccoed our house. I had him come up and stucco a wall that we put up. There was a gate there, and it was to allow access for the coal chute. The old coal burning furnace. But since we don't use it, I decided that I wanted that gate gone, and so it built a little wall in between the garage and the house. About that wide, roughly. Probably 12 feet tall. But hey, it looks great. And I'm getting ready to. I talked about doing this little patio piece here, or covering something, and got the forms all set and ready to pour. And I got to give thanks to Mr. Greg. Um, he tipped Old Guy very very generously for the plaque that I made him last year. Uh, I hope he gets it where it's like in country, so should be there directly. But he tipped Old Guy $69.69. You naughty boy!
And Greg says, "Look at those forearms working out."
What?
He says, "Look at those forearms working out."
Oh yeah, my forearms. These little bony little things. So, but I told Greg this last night, but it turned out to be just perfect timing for him doing that, because that paid for the 10 bags of concrete, or 9, that we bought for the project. So got the forms all set. I'm ready to pour. I thought I might do it today, but I think I'll just wait till tomorrow morning. I'm not going to want to do a whole lot after eating.
Steve's here.
Hi, Steve. All right, I should quit. Welcome. Happy Saturday. I guess I'm going to just... You don't need to follow me over, Mrs. Old Guy. I'm just going to be standing over here for a second, folks. What did I do with my lighter? Do you have a fire?
I do not.
Well,
But I can run.
okay. I've got to start the cherry wood here. And I don't have anything to make a fire with. This Boy Scout was not prepared. All right.
Greg's blushing. And Steve says, the world isn't coming to an end when 10 bags of concrete is $70.
Depending on where you get it from, and I guess where you're at, there were some bags
You might grab the water.
that were close to $9, close to $10 each. But for these regular 80-pound Quickcrete ready mix concrete, they were actually pretty inexpensive, only like $5.19 a bag. So it really wasn't that expensive. So thumbs up for that.
Greg told Steve that in Aussie dollars it's $100.
Yes, it was a nice tip. And I appreciate it, Greg. Like I said, it came in just at the right time. Go ahead and swing that over just for a second, just so they can see what's going on. Nope, that one you shouldn't have to. Just turn it that way.
Well, yeah, I gotta get it to the right.
To the
So
right
You
one.
can see what I'm doing.
Oops. So, all right, we got to wait for that to burn down for a bit. So, guess we got some time to talk. That's okay. The chicken isn't going to take very long to grill. I didn't do a whole bunch of it, so dinner should come along pretty quickly once things get going. So, oh, excuse me.
Greg said, "My pleasure, my friend."
Well, I tell you what, it needs what I'm doing back here needs it. For those of you that have no clue, or last year and a half, I don't know, last couple summers, I spent putting up a roof extension around my house to keep water from just collecting around the house on the sidewalk during the winter. You know, thaw and freeze, thaw and freeze. It's an old house, so I wanted the water away, and I also wanted use of my sidewalks. So I put this roof extension up, and it works great, except for this one spot where it's a transition between two sections of the roof, and it didn't extend over the side, over the step that is there now. I tore out the ramp that I put in. That's another story, but so anyway, the whole purpose of this is just to cover that area, to extend the roof line out over that part of the sidewalk, so that if we need to go out and use it, it's not going to be just filled with snow that slides off the roof right there. That was a long way to go for that. Is it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't know.
So did you hear me say Greg said it was his pleasure?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did thank him again. Yep. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
It's been kind of a busy day.
It has, and the last couple of days have been really busy too.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple of other things that I needed for this job, and the big cities are the only place that we're going to find any like Home Depot or anything like that. So there was a couple of days of doing that. Collecting stuff. Yesterday was a good one, though.
Yeah.
That's when we went and got all those bags of concrete, and then we in the wheelbarrow back to the backyard here. So
Yeah.
and,
Had to move each bag 4 times.
yeah. Well, not 4 times.
Load it into the cart.
Well, we had to load it from the shelf onto the cart. That's once, and then from the cart into the car.
Yeah.
That's twice, and then from the car to where they are now.
The
That's
wheelbarrow. Yeah. That's 3.
So, yep, it got toted, that's for sure. Can I go to sleep now? So what's going on with you guys? Anything interesting happening? Wild man, Lisa? Hey, the usual thing. What are you guys having for dinner? We're having Spiedies. How about you guys? Greg? Joshua? Steve? Yep. Oh.
Say Lisa?
Say what?
Did you say Lisa?
I did. Yep. Called up Lisa. Well, I didn't call them out. I just asked them what they're having. I'm going to call you out. Yeah. Some would say that I need to trim this tree up here. And I dare say they may be right. But I sure wouldn't want to. Just because it's provides so much nice shade.
Yeah.
and if we were to take out where it really needs it, yeah, it wouldn't be nearly as shady back here as it is. So, I don't know. It'll take some thought to whether or not I want to change that or eliminate the risk.
Greg said tonight I am cooking a pork knuckle.
Pork knuckles, huh? You're having a knuckle sandwich? Knuckle sandwich? Pork knuckles. That sounds like something you need a doctor for. Doc, I've got this real bad case of pork knuckles. Can you help, please? I have to say that I failed in my attempt to get another episode out this week. I'm like 3 minutes or 4 minutes of editing time left, so about an hour's work, and it could be done. I've been so burnt out the last few evenings that the last thing I wanted to do was edit. So I just go in front of videos.
Greg says, stand still where I can get you.
Yeah.
Lisa and them are having goulash.
Goulash, yummy. Now, just curious, regular like ground beef and elbow macaroni type goulash, or goulash? Hungarian type, I guess. Because American goulash ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like regular goulash. That's for sure. Other than the fact that they're both halves of beef and they're both something to eat. Other than that, there's not a lot in common. Alright, this is put down enough here. I'm going to drop my grate down here. That's okay. That's a nice bed of coals right there. Alright, put that on there ready to get hot. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and come over here, and I'm gonna pull over and get the chicken skewered up. Set this over here. Try to stand to the side. You need to go down some. Oh, that's okay. We'll just worry about the food.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You cut off my head. Alright, can you see that okay?
Yep.
Marinated overnight. It's the thing about a chicken dish like this, if it calls for marinating and I have the chance, I will do it overnight. But I can go over real quick what's in it. Parsley, oregano, basil, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, some olive oil, salt, pepper.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, and there's some garlic in there. And I think I added just a little pinch of sugar. Not much, just a little bit, just to help kind of balance everything out.
So Lisa said a mixture of both styles.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And Face the Ace is here.
Face the Ace. Happy Saturday. Hope everything's going good. I'm just cutting up this chicken to make these chicken Spiedies. That's a hot fire. Okay. So these are just some skinless, boneless chicken thigh. It's going to make some really nice sandwiches.
Damien is here. Hi, Tom and Mrs. Old Guy. Hope you guys like them. I like your grill.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope I like them too. I'm sure I will. And thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to throw that on there just so it has a little something to soak on while I grab the skewers. We'll get the skewers ready, but I'm not going to get them cooking just yet. That fire still has to cook down some. Should be good. Chicken Spiedie. It almost sounds like something you'd want to serve on a Halloween night. We got chicken Spiedies. I don't know why they call it a Spidey. I didn't look at that. Maybe I should have.
Yep.
Find out a little bit about what I'm making, other than how to make it. Like, that's an interesting name. Why did they call it that? If anybody wants to Google that, and let me know. Come on now.
Lisa said she baked some bread also.
Ooh, yummy. I'm going to make some bread tomorrow for Mrs. Old Guy and I are going to take a ride up to one of the passes that are nearby here for Memorial Day on Monday. And gonna make some sandwiches, so I like to make my bread rolls. Okay. Those are good. Okay, we can turn that back over this way for a minute. I'm going to stand up there for a bit. Okay, well, this wait till this flame dies down just a little bit more before I get things going. This is just a pan with some oil in it. Set it here and let it start getting hot. Yeah, if it was in season, I'd do this with fresh corn, but I mean, there's corn here, you can buy it, but you get spoiled on the whole eighth sweet corn that they grow here. So
Don's here.
Hey Don, happy Saturday. Oh, Miss Old Guy, there is one thing I did forget, actually two things. The spatula, so I can use for this pan, okay, and pot holder, so I can grab the handle after it gets raging hot. Sean, happy Saturday. Hope everything is going well. We'll move back over to the coals here in a minute. Let Mrs. Old Guy grab what I need. And it is a really, really nice day out here right now. It's, I don't know, maybe in like the upper 70s, maybe low 80s. Just a little bit breezy. Ready to fall over here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Do we need to follow you?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go. Come on down here so we can keep track of stuff. So there's the peppers and the corn. Can you see that?
Yep.
Peppers in the corn. Let this pan continue to get warm here. It is just about time. Get this chicken going. This is cherry wood that I'm cooking over. Yep, get a little bit hotter yet.
Lisa says, I'm getting ready to have my birthday party next Wednesday, the 28th.
Oh, well, happy birthday. A little early.
Happy birthday.
Definitely happy birthday.
Don says, I think you and Mrs. Old Guy will like them, I hope.
Well, we're going to find out. All right. That's so far so good. Let you put them somewhere. All right. Some salt. Yeah. And some pepper here. Had to grab one of the new ones. Alright. I've got one that's open already, but I'm not going to run in to grab it. So we're going to put in a nice little shake of chili powder. Oh, that looks good. Figured this would make a decent side with these sandwiches. Now, I was looking at the Spiedies, and I didn't see where it came with anything on it other than just the chicken and the bread. So I'm going to probably dress them a little bit. Well, not probably, I am. Going to dress them a little bit.
Can you take that cutting board and bring it over?
Sure, thank you. All right. It is so nice out here. I like that breeze, and let me know if it starts affecting the microphone. I'll try and adjust it. The wind kind of swirls a little bit sometimes, so it's hard to judge where to put the microphone. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And since that's going,
Don says that's a pretty nifty setup you got there, Tom.
thank you, Don. It was just something I decided to make, and if I had to do it again, I'd do it differently. But all right, can you see this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got blueberries in that pan. There's a little bit of water with a splash of lemon juice. I also put just a pinch of cinnamon on them berries, and we'll use that for a topping for the cheesecake here a little later.
Don says, oh, I put on like aioli sauce.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then I kind of lost track. I thought I was going to make some kind of sauce, and I just totally forgot about it. So I'm just going to put a little sriracha ranch on there, and maybe a little lettuce, tomato, and onion, just to kind of get my healthy vegetables. I thought I would start a new career and just fame can come along with it for becoming the world's worst food eating competitor. In other words, lose absolutely every single one of them. No, maybe not. Right. Things are going all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just see if these coals last long enough to do what I want. Sometimes it's a hard call, between way too much or not enough. I think in this case, we'll hopefully be all right. Peppers got to cook down enough where they're just, starting to turn tender. I could put a little spritzer of lime juice on it, but I'm not going to. I could do a lot of things. Like repair the damage that some of the winter has done to my grill here. This little top, can you show them up there? So I got my little rain hood right there, and a couple of winters ago we got a huge wind that it almost, I thought it was going to completely rip it apart, but it put a huge crack in one of the cinder blocks that holding that post. So it was a heck of a wind. Okay. You can be back down there because nobody wants to look at that. I wonder if this tastes any good.
Yeah, I don't know. Tastes good to see.
I guess.
Steve says Sean is an absolute unit at those challenges.
Oh man, he kills it. I can't do it. I try, and this next one. I don't know if I've told you what the next one is, but it's actually a chocolate chip cookie sandwich, but the filling is, well, the bottom part of your cookies are the inside of the sandwich, and you can put whatever condiment you like on them. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, any of those. And then sardines, onions, pickles, and whipped cream. So that's not something I'm looking forward to.
And Don said that will work for the sauce for the sandwiches.
Awesome. Would you do me a favor? Go ahead and grab that bottle of lemon juice.
Lemon juice or lime?
Oh yeah, sorry, lime. And while you're in there, the garlic salt too, or powder, either one. It's good, but it could use a little more flavor. So cooking up pretty nicely too. Once this is cooked the way I want it, I'll set it off to the side and I'll toss a little butter into it. I don't want that butter to break, so I'll let it sit aside and cool just a little bit and then melt that butter in there. And fried corn, yum. And how we doing here? Can I turn these yet? That looks good. Thank you, Mrs. Old Guy.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's sprinkle a little bit of lime juice on
Steve
it.
said, sounds like a challenge, all right.
Yeah.
And Greg says, so nice to have a barbie with everyone. We finally get some sun this weekend. Has rained forever here in Sydney.
Ah. Yeah, that's, well, it's starting to be your winter. You know? It's just hard to believe. I just can't believe it. All right, let's see if this tastes any better. Really good. Well, another little splash of the lime. We are good to go. Set this aside. Here in a minute I'll add that butter to it. Get these berries swirled around. Looking good. Looks like food. Yep. Way yay. Is that messing with the microphone, you guys, or is it okay?
Greg said that they have had some really bad flooding up north.
Oh.
Those really bad people have been lost.
That's too bad.
And Steve says it looks like such a nice day for you.
Oh, it is. It's beautiful.
It is.
The wind is, you know, it's not real strong, but it's kind of a nice cool breeze, and you know, things are still pretty much in bloom. The lilacs are just about finished, but now the other spring flowers are coming out. We've got wild rose bushes that grow all over the place up here, and there's several in our yard. Kind of a cool flower. Some of them are completely yellow, and some of them, the bottom part of the leaf is yellow and the top part of the leaf is red, and then some of them are just kind of an orange color.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can throw that back up here. That's, we'll just let that finish doing what it's doing. So, all right, this chicken is cooking up very nicely. One thing I've got to figure out is how to split up all this odd, twisted cherry wood that I got. Our neighbors had to cut down a cherry wood tree. It was pretty much rotten on the inside, but the outside is still really good, usable cherry wood. But there's sections where branches came out and whatnot. It's just going to be, it's like, well, some of this is going to be a real pain in the butt to chop down into usable sizes. That's okay. I guess I can't complain. I got it for nothing. So. Just watching my berries. Watching my berries. They got to reduce some, but not a point to not to where they stick and burn and all that. Do want to keep that an eye on that. Yes. The hummingbirds are humming.
Yeah,
They don't really hum, do they? It's not like they come fly up and go, be kind of cool if they did. Well, no, it wouldn't. That'd be just annoying. Get away. Alright, so
Natalie's here saying hello from work.
Natalie's saying hello from work. So I'm sure you've seen these sandwich rolls, and I'm just going to cut that in half. And then this way, open it up.
Steve says you're using you're using wood for the grill.
Yep.
And Lisa said Wild Man returns challenges to this time.
Yeah, I have enough cherry wood probably to last a couple of years or more. It was a whole big overgrown tree that I got from this guy, so even if I cook grill every single day all summer, I'd still have a bunch left. So, and it of course comes in great for smoking. Yes. Speaking of smoking, next weekend, there will not be a stream. Got a few things going on. Mrs. Old Guy and I's anniversary is coming up on Thursday, and then Saturday I've got to make preparations for a cast barbecue. So the people that live local to me that are in the Georgian, or that are in the Old Guy radio players circle, we're going to get together and have a barbecue. So I'll be smoking meat and preparing that on Saturday. So no stream next weekend.
Don said a little bit, so I'm not sure what he was talking about. And then Steve says, nice wood to have. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Cherry wood is really good. I mean, the only thing that I would maybe like a little bit more would be hickory, but cherry wood is great. So I cannot complain. Absolutely not. Well, okay, I could complain. I don't Cherry, I really want to have hickory. But it wouldn't do any good. It wouldn't get me any hickory, and it would probably just aggravate Mrs. Old Guy. Get really mad. And, oh, hey, Wild Man. Now, and I know there's got to be times when Lisa is not a happy camper. And so, next time she's angry, get yourself a towel. Make sure it's a good sized one. Come up behind her and kind of throw it, put it across her, across her shoulders and say, now you're super mad. I did that to Mrs. Old Guy one day. I did. And I'm still here, so I didn't die from it, but almost.
Come here a second. Walk over here.
What am I doing wrong?
Nothing.
I'm twisted?
You're twisted.
Oh. Well, you could have said so, and I'd have just done that. That's okay. Thank you for untwisting me. Let's twist again. I think this chicken is really close to done. We'll give it just another minute. And we'll start putting some sandwiches together. Yay.
Yeah.
Guess I'm going to have to make a little bit of room here. Oh, I'm out of camera line for a minute, folks. I got to get stuff out of the way. Oh, that butter never got brought out.
Oh.
My fault.
Where's it at?
Should be just on the small counter. I forgot something. Oh, no. It's the end of the world, I'm telling you. It's the end of the world. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Forgot the butter to put in this here corn.
Craig says don't forget to put your underwear on the outside.
Yeah. Well, heck, underwear can last us hillbillies for a long old time. Once they get dirty on one side, we just turn them inside out. Okay, those are looking all right. Sorry, chummy. Didn't mean to bump you, buddy. Get this butter stirred in. Look over here. Okay, where are we focused at? Come on down here. Let's get these sandwiches made. Yeah. Not super hot. Come on. Set that one aside, I guess. See that okay?
Yep.
So far, so good. Heck was on that? Okay. This isn't much of a table area here, so I'll have to get these dressed one at a time, I guess. So, some onion. little wedges of tomato here.
Greg says, when I grow up, I want to be a hillbilly. And Don said, the wind and the microphone.
Uh-oh.
It's chilled out now. It's just when it gusts up, I think. I don't know if laying a towel over that would help with the wind or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Some corn. Can you see this okay?
Yep.
Great. Go across the top of that. Sriracha ranch. Okay, guys, there it is. Spiedie with toppings. You're welcome. I'm gonna get mine put together here real quick. Come here. Alright. Onion.
That's very nice.
Tomatoes. Lettuce.
Jesus, looks good.
Not too bad so far. Get this on a plate. I opened my bread a little too far.
Uh-oh.
It's alright. I can still get the food in my mouth. A little bit of that in there. And oh, perfect. Here's a little piece of chicken to try without. So you see how we like the marinade and all that. Corn on there.
Yep.
Okay. It's good?
Yep, it is good.
Alright. So, yep, we're going to swing it all the way over this way now. And I'll turn this here. Oh. Okay.
I'm going to take a count. Before you sit.
Sweetly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. You might have to adjust that more, I don't know. But it's just more. It's easier if the table's a little more up. Let's try the corn.
Yum.
That's good. Chicken by itself. Yummy. That's good. All right. Now let's see if I can pick this up enough to get it in, get a bite.
Greg said, time to relax and enjoy. That's good.
Oh yeah, that's real nice. Delicious. Yeah, never heard of a Spiedie before. I'm glad that I did.
Yeah,
That was a great suggestion. This was Dawn.
I believe so. I will look.
Mm.
Yes.
What's coming up next weekend? Nothing. But we must have drawn.
We did. Like French toast and bacon or something.
Ah, yes. Wild man. French toast and bacon. That's right. So the weekend of, I think that'd be like the 6th, I think. Saturday, June 6th, I think is when the next stream will be. That week, anyway. Well, the first is on a Sunday, so it just stands to reason by mathematical calculations.
Dawn said that corn looks delicious.
Corn's good.
And Steve asked, what is a Spiedie again?
Can you guys hear me okay from here? First of all, I'm just curious if I need to move the mic. But the recipe for the chicken marinade, which is like the whole sandwich pretty much. I looked at a few. There were slight variances on the ingredients, but the one I used had oregano, basil, parsley, lemon juice, red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, olive oil, and I put just a little pinch of sugar in, salt and pepper, and let it marinate overnight. It's really, really good. Just right. I mean, but when I saw the serving for them, it just showed the meat in the bread. So I guess what makes it a Spiedie is how the chicken is prepared, and then you can, I guess, decorate it however you like. Would be my guess. I don't know. I mean, the chicken is definitely the star of the sandwich. So
He says, sounds good. It may have to give it a try. And Greg said Chumley did a catwalk moment stretch.
he does.
He's a strange guy.
Come here. I want a kiss. Kiss. Give me a kiss. Chumley. Thank you. You big moose. You big moose. Chumley's birthday is coming up next Sunday. Yep. He'll be 6 years old, which is pretty old for a dog his size. They get older quicker. You'll be, what was it, 59 in doggy
Something
years?
like that. Yeah.
Whereas Polly, her birthday is 2 months later, August 15th, and she's only like 40 something.
Yep. Like 10 years younger.
Yep. Because of the size difference.
Don says he's glad that you like it. And Greg says, look out, the cows are moving in. Pretend to give you kisses to obtain the prize. And
Well-
Don said, yep, it was him that.
Okay. Well, this is a super sandwich. I would make this for company. Absolutely. It's really good. And as a matter of fact, when we buy these packages of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, most of the time, we have to break it down and freeze them, a couple in a bag. But I'll add things like soy and ginger and garlic and things like that, and freeze them that way. And I'm thinking the same thing for the marinade for this. Just freeze them that way, and you got yourself a seasoned meat all ready to rock. So
Greg says Chum and Polly are going to tag team wrestle. Chum and Polly are tag team wrestlers from way back. He says Polly is also in on the action. They are going to tag team you, Tom.
they already have.
And Sean's here.
Hey, Sean. Happy Saturday, man. We were just talking about the sardine sandwich coming up. It doesn't sound like fun.
Greg said he's going to wrestle one of them. He's going to wrestle them one day.
Think so, huh? Well, dude, we are enjoying these chicken Spiedies. I made pretty quick work of this. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely loved it. I'm almost sad that it's gone. Wow, that was really delicious. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and draw for, I think that would be the 13th, maybe. So in 2 weeks, coming up, whoop, ah! In 2 weeks coming up. Well, that's not good.
Sean says, oh boy, no it does not, LOL. Yeah, that's a drag.
Well, how unfortunate. I gotta pick all these up.
How'd that happen?
I'll open the cage and let it dump.
Greg says, everyone's a winner.
Dang.
Lisa says, well, maybe me and Chum can have our birthday parties together.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm gonna make him a peanut butter cake. That was my own fault for thinking I could do that while sitting down. What did I think was going to happen when I opened the door? Obviously not that. All right. Let's try this again. Get in there.
Greg says tack. And Sean says, looks like there's a lot of stuff being made in 2 weeks, LOL.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and the cookies we're using, guys, it ain't going to be one of those little, little Keebler cookies. We're talking grandma's cookies. There's big ones. They're about like that big around. It's going to be a big sandwich.
Greg says, well, the cards are shuffled now.
Yeah, boy, I'd say. All right. I did draw one. Oh. Wow. So we'll have 2 weeks in a row of almost this kind of the same thing. This one came from Janice, and it's an English breakfast. I'll do the best I can. I'm not going to find black pudding here, that's for sure.
And I wouldn't eat it.
No, so I'll just have to use regular sausage. And I can handle everything on that breakfast except for the mushrooms. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. But a full English breakfast it will be, at least as much as I can get it. Time's it good to be, Mrs. Old Guy?
Almost. It's 3:07.
Oh, wow. That went really quick.
Mm-hmm. Don said because of the acids in the marinade, it might break down the meat if you freeze it all together.
Yeah. Well, that's why they use like key lime, because it cooks the egg yolk. The acidity. Ceviche. The acidity cooks the fish. So yeah, it causes things to happen in the meat. Mostly for me, it causes flavor.
Greg says time flies when you're having fun.
Well, this was definitely fun. Hi, baby. Come here. Can you sit down?
Emily's like, what's she getting?
Yeah. Crazy girl. Couldn't be a better day outside. And when we come back, unless it's going to be raining or something, I don't see anything that would prevent me from cooking dinner out here that night too. French toast?
Yep.
Shouldn't be a problem. Bacon? Oh. The only problem is I don't know if a pound will be enough.
Scott's here.
Hey, Scott. Happy Saturday. What are you doing,
Greg
chum?
says, moo, Polly, moo.
What are you doing, huh?
And then he says, big boy is keeping check. No chum, asserting his dominance. Silly boy.
You're a good boy, Chum Chum.
Steve says he enjoys the outdoor streams.
Yeah, let's see, about a week or so ago, we took him on a nice ride. Spent, I don't know, probably 5 hours on a little loop
Yep,
going up onto the Grand Mesa.
that was fun.
It was real nice. It wasn't. There was still some snow, but not any on the roads or anything. So
Greg says Chum is always the performer. Nate, Tim, and Wildman. Hello, Tom and everyone.
well, hey Nate, Tim. I know Wildman's over there with Lisa. So yeah, we were talking about the yummy cookie sandwich we got coming up. Who's going to partake this time? I mean, Nate's got to take a turn one of these days.
I think Lisa said Wildman was, but I don't know. I'd have to look back in the chat.
Is Wildman? Really? Wildman, you're going to eat that sandwich? I still think you guys need to call Nate out on this. You know, are you part of this channel or not? Kind of thing. You know, really kind of, you know, rub the guilt kind of thing in. And, you know, yeah, that's it. Guilt him into doing it.
Scott said he just got done at the dog park.
I sure wish we'd have known about the dog park that's closest to us. When they were puppies, we would have took them.
Wildman said bacon. Okay, so was it not bacon? Did I write something down wrong?
It was French toast and bacon.
That's what I wrote down, but
Yeah, you know, if it's something different, yeah, now's a good time to say it.
yep.
Well, it takes a minute.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, you left your berries on the fire. Now they're burnt. Nope.
Damn it. They're not burnt.
Lisa said yes. Bacon's good.
If you want to go ahead and grab the cheesecake
Okay.
and that little pie server thingy.
Okay. And do I need plates?
No, I brought the pile out.
Okay.
Oh, little cheesecake action. No dessert until you finish your corn. Okay. There. Okay. That was good. That. Yeah, that was a pretty tasty meal right there. Top it off with a little cheesecake.
I'm having trouble finding a pie thing, so I'm just going to take just a second.
Okay.
It wasn't in the drawer where I thought it would be.
Okay. This old guy will be back momentarily. Cheesecake. Yeah, I know. Mess around and that wouldn't be good. That would be too much of a no-no. Get these pieces cut. Find it?
Yep.
Well, outstanding.
John's here.
Hey, John.
He says it's 1,000 degrees here.
1,000. Wow.
Pretty warm.
It is. Let's see, if it's 1,000 there, based on that kind of conversion, it's probably only like 400 here. Boink. Boink, boink. Whoa. Let's let it fall. There's that cheesecake.
Yeah.
All right. Now here's some of them blueberries. It's still a little warm.
Yeah.
Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
There we go. Yep. And a little bit on mine. All right. Cheesecake dessert. Oh boy, that's good. Yum.
That is really good.
Ooh. This is the kind of cheesecake that makes your tongue slap the back of your head. Oh. What a great way to end a meal. Wow.
Greg says dessert. Dessert.
Say what?
Greg said dessert.
Dessert.
Tim says, hey Norm, what's up? It's a big dog in the big dog's world, Sammy, and I'm wearing milk bone in underwear, lol. R.I.P. Norm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yep.
He was a good actor.
Yep. Cheers is a great show. I'm lost in my mouth over here, guys. That didn't sound right. I'm sorry. I should never say that. I hope you didn't think that was rude.
Those blueberries go really good on that.
It is. They were just ever so slightly warm.
Tim says, what's shaking, Norm? 4 cheeks and 2 chins, lol.
Wash this down a little bit. Oh, that is super good. Well, it's so good that I can almost guarantee you that sometime here a little bit later this evening, I'll be diving back in for another piece.
John asked what the temperature here is.
Upper 70s, maybe?
It is. It says 78.
78. So just perfect. Hot.
Breeze is nice.
The breeze is real nice.
Tim said it's 65 there in Ohio today.
Wow. Even that's still a nice day compared to winter.
John says it's 110 there. Were you in Texas?
That's a good question. Texas do get hot.
It does.
We lived in Abilene for a time. And I truly come to believe one thing. After living in Abilene, that, you know, they always talk about Corpus Christi and places like that where all the beautiful people are. And I can understand why, because they take all the butt ugly ones and ship them to Abilene. I've never seen so many ugly people ever. I mean, that ain't nobody's postcard, but whoo!
Lisa said Wild Man is doing the live.
Okay,
And John's in South Texas.
South Texas. Yeah, that gets pretty crispy. Wild Man, Tim. This is the last one. Put your foot down. Next challenge, Nate's got to do it. No excuses about not liking something. I don't like it either. I hate sardines. So not liking something is not an excuse that you can't do it. Just saying, for your guys' sake.
Greg said that they're going into winter now, 14 degrees, but last few weeks has been 95% humidity.
Wow.
Steve said it's 62 in West Virginia.
It's nice.
And Greg said the rain is finally leaving.
Here we go.
And John said San Antonio, Texas.
Ah, San Antonio. I'll have you put that back.
Okay.
This says I ain't got nothing to cover it with. I had to have removed that cheesecake. I mean, not only do I want to keep the flies and stuff away, I'll eat another piece right now, and I think I'd better wait. That's all there is to it. Uh-oh.
Trying to see where I left off. Oh, Nate, Tim told Greg Norton was such a good character, also a great actor in person.
Oh, yeah.
And Greg says, "Oh, Abilene."
Yep, Abilene, Texas. Heck yeah, for a fun time, we'd go out to the Thai truck stop for dinner.
They're talking about how they just don't make shows like they used to.
No,
Cheers.
they don't. Nope. There's a lot of things they don't do like they used to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I used to do too. Now I'm too old and broke up. All stove up. I look over this way and I see these bags of concrete. And I can hear them. Mix me. You're not going to enjoy it. Come mix me. It's just going to have to wait. I'm not touching them till tomorrow.
Greg says, "Luckily, my nephew of 22 years old appreciates all this."
Appreciates all of what?
And Scott says, "A beautiful backyard."
Thank you.
And Greg says, "There is hope."
But there's hope for what? Ain't no hope around
Probably that
here.
you'll go do that concrete.
Hope that you go do that concrete.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I should set a stream up tomorrow and just stream me mixing and dumping that stuff.
Greg says, "Tom, stir, mix a lot."
Sir Mix-a-Lot, yeah.
And Steve says, "What are you doing with concrete again?"
Oh, yeah, again. Fixing the sidewalk.
I don't know if I could turn the camera that far to see it or not.
No. No, we'd have to set up down there, but no, yeah, it's just an area that needed attention, so I didn't like the way it turned out after I did it a few years ago. So I tore out the concrete that I put in, and now I'm putting something different.
Steve says, "I'd watch the stream."
Well, I might just do it, but if I do it, it'd be like in the morning. You know, I'm not gonna make a special wait all day and do it in the evening kind of thing. You know, when I'm ready to do it, I'm gonna come out here and set this crap up. But there's no narration. There's no. Mrs. Old Guy might sit there, but chances are she's gonna help me move these freaking 80-pound bags into the mixing barrel. Wheelbarrow, that is. Thought about renting one of the small home-sized mixers. I'd never get it back here. So.
Greg says, "Old guy, my nephew of 22 understands good stuff. He has a good uncle and parents." And Scott says, "Imagine if they tried to make Married with Children nowadays."
Oh, or All in the Family,
Yeah.
or even the Jeffersons, for that matter. They'd go over like a turd in a punch bowl. Well, isn't that a pretty picture? You know what that reminded me of? Caddyshack. I think it was Caddyshack when somebody let a baby Ruth into the swimming pool, and so they evacuated the pool, and Bill Murray was cleaning up the pool. They drained it. And baby Ruth, he takes a bite of it. Freaked out the old lady that was running the golf club or the country club, whatever.
Drake says he's talking about Cheers the show. And
About
then he
what?
says Cheers the show.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then he says a turd in Watt Bowl. LOL.
Yeah.
And then he says, Bill Murray, my legend.
Yeah, I like Bill Murray. A lot of great movies. Him and Chevy Chase both had some really good movies. I think one of my favorite Chevy Chase movies is Modern Problems. That was a good movie. All right, well, let's swing this thing back over this way a little bit. Ready to throw my back. Next thing like I said, spring projects are going to be done in the spring this year. But that doesn't mean there won't be other projects that I want to do that don't necessarily have to be done. It's just, if I get to it kind of thing. And one of them will be to make a backrest for sitting in there so you can lean back. I've got the material, I just got to do it.
Greg said Chevy Chase, time for a vacation.
Oh yeah, vacation was great.
Tim said Funny Farm, where he was eating all those goat testicles. LOL. One more.
Yeah, one
break the
more.
record, LOL.
And you beat the record. Yeah. Yep, great movies. Yep. I guess too many to pick your favorite, I guess. I don't know. They're all good. Oh. I had food, now I'm all tired and lazy. I want to go to sleep. But I can't do it. I really gotta get this Mason Jennings, this episode or part of the Mason Jennings episode done, so that I can actually have something posted before the week is out. It's only 3 days late.
Greg says, what a name, Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. He came into TV just at the right time. His type of comedy. Well, thinking about Saturday Night Live, the original cast. Well, you can talk about making them. Don't make them like they used to. That's a good example. More cowbell. That was later, but still. Or how about the SNL version of Jeopardy? That was always pretty good.
Greg wants you to link the Mason series.
I can't. I don't. There's some little details like how to copy and paste with this stupid laptop.
I know how if you want
Can you?
to.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I'll try.
okay. Well, this old guy will try. But y'all can just go to the Old Guy Radio Players. Please do. Please subscribe. The channel needs a bit of a boost. I don't even think we have 50 members yet, so subscribe if you would. This old guy might find it. Hi, Polly. What are you doing? What you doing, little girl? Woof. 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 Sit down. Sit down, little girl. Woof. Oh, chummy.
I'm not finding it.
Okay.
Wish I could.
If you go to YouTube, just type Old Guy Radio Players. Look for it that way. If not, I can always put a link in my description down
WEBS
below
Radio Network.
in the
Good
comments.
evening and welcome. We're coming to you live from our studios in Aurora, Illinois.
The one,
Stay tuned for
but it's
Mason
not
Jennings,
the-
Private Detective, brought to you by the makers of Big Rock Single Grain Whiskey.
Well,
Big
don't
Rock
worry
Whiskey
about it.
is handcrafted and distilled in small batches,
We'll get
using
it
only
figured
the
out
best
one
rye.
of these days, but just go to the Old Guy Radio Players, hit the subscribe button, and if you go to the videos and go to oldest, you can just go from oldest to newest. Look and see. I try to keep them numbered. Some episodes are longer than others. Like the first George and Pudgy episode is 3 parts. The second one is 7 parts. The one we're on now, we are on, I think, number 9 coming up. So, but they all have their own title as well. So,
We'll try to get it in a link or something.
yeah, we'll leave it in the comments down below after the stream. I'll drop a link.
Greg says that Joe will wipe a table of drinks. Oh my God, that Chum's dominating.
What?
Greg said that Chum's tail would wipe a table of drinks.
Oh, yeah. Yep. When he wags that thing, it's like kind of like a hinged steel bar. Whack, whack.
And he said, Polly's such a good girl.
She is.
And Don says, I went to the screening of Modern Problems before it was released.
Did you?
The producers wanted our opinion.
Oh, I bet that was fun. I thought it was a great movie. What? What? Huh? What you doing? Crazy kid? It's kind of nice just to relax. It was a lot of up and down and back and forth today working on this stupid form. Trying to make something fit where it don't belong. Well, might try to make something fit that don't fit quite right. That's all right. I've surely suffered worse of an event. Can't think of what it'll be, but I surely have. Another good thing about doing these outside is I don't have to worry about if my kitchen is clean. I could have a wrecked kitchen in the house and you'd never know it. I don't know what made me say that. I guess I'm just bored. Or running out of stuff to say. One of the two. You can be the judge of that. Sitting here flapping my yap. I don't know what else to do. I'm out of stuff to cook and I'm out of stuff to eat. Got how much time left?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. You'll listen to me flap my yap for another 20 minutes, I guess.
So let's see here what's going on in chat. Not a lot, really.
Nothing going on in chat.
Greg says, "LOL. Let's wreck some kitchens."
Let's wreck some kitchens. First, we're going to start by baking bread, and then we're going to make cheese without cleaning anything up.
Greg says, "I just cleaned mine after I wrecked it this week."
Yep. Yep.
And Steve says it's easier to clean up after cooking outdoors.
It is. It is, to an extent. You know, sometimes, like tonight, today with using that frying pan and this other pan out here, now I got the black junk on the bottom of the pans that I get to scrub off and, fun things like that. But if I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it, that's for sure. Gets me out of the house, and I definitely prefer to cook out as much as I can in the warm months. The less I use the range in the house, the more energy we bank. The more energy we bank, the less money I pay over the winter. So that's pretty good trade-off.
It is.
I have to cook food on the grill most of the time in the summer. Well, gosh darn. I was going to make that Texas hash out here if I could have found my Dutch oven. I know I got one, I just can't find the dang thing. I don't know what I did with it.
Greg says, "Okay, story time for 20 minutes, Tom. Tell everyone your experiences with the Rocky Horror Show. How did you get involved and why? And you're very good at presenting."
Oh, well, so some of you know Arthur or have seen Arthur. He, him and I are friends. We've met through other people, and so we've done a lot of little different projects together, and the last 6 years or so he's been the director for the Shadowcast at the Rocky Horror Picture Show down in Paonia. And the last couple of years I played Dr. Scott. I had done stuff with him all winter, or most of the summer, a couple of years ago, including doing a Western for this guy, Spec Pilot. That was fun. And he asked about the Rocky Horror, and I'd only seen it once before, uh, way back in the 80s, and I was inebriated and I didn't really remember a whole lot about it. But after going to the rehearsals and so forth, I was asked to to try out. So I did for Dr. Scott, and I've never had more fun at a movie than I do or did with Rocky Horror. Just the audience participation and working with now two different casts of people. It was just a lot of fun. I don't know what else to say. You know, I found the wheelchair for them. They had been borrowing one, and there was some people that were just putting stuff out that they didn't want anymore. We happened to go by and there was a wheelchair there, so I grabbed it because I knew that they needed one. So now, whenever somebody plays Dr. Scott, they have a wheelchair to use. I'm probably not going to do it again. I did it the last couple of years. It was fun, but I think this year I'd rather just go as an audience member and enjoy the show a different way. I don't know. Did that answer your question?
He says, "Oh wow, yes, I remember that." And he says, "The Western, the best way."
Yeah, that Western was fun.
I did just post a link of the old guy radio players in the chat.
Did it from your...
No, I did it from this one. Actually.
You did it?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, guys, there's that
I've been
link.
trying to, and it's like, okay, that's how you do it. Okay. So now I know.
Okay, good. So there's a link to the old guy radio players in chat. Thank you, Mrs. Old Guy.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, Greg.
And please do hop over, give them a listen. You know, there's the comedy with George and Pudgy, a Western drama, the crime drama. Be working on another. There's Yarrow Barstow, which is music. Working the plotting or the initial thoughts, whatever, have been struck for the next genre of radio program. Is been sparked, and I'll be starting the writing for that. I hope soon. We'll just kind of have to see how things go. I've already got 3 scripts I'm currently writing on now, so I don't know if I can have room for another one or not.
Scott says you now have 58 subs.
Outstanding. Thank you, Scott. And please give them a listen. You might try Mason Jones. There's 3 episodes, 3 parts to the first episode, and part 2 for the next episode will be out like later tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, listen to them. Listen to Myers Crossing. Greg. Mr. Greg, the man from the future, plays a role in Myers Crossing, and so, give it a listen, if you know Mr. Val from Trippy Food, well, he plays roles in all of them, so, yeah, thank you, appreciate that.
Welcome, Greg. Scott says, wow, you have a lot of videos posted.
Oh, on the other channel? Yeah, there's several. We're up to, I think, 3, 7, almost 20 episodes of Georgia Pudgy. No, almost 20 episodes of Georgia Pudgy, with more coming. And same thing with all of them. There's more coming. I'm always writing new script. And it's just a matter of getting all the players together at one time. I mean, it's all voluntary, right? I mean, nobody's getting anything for it other than the satisfaction of having some fun doing a project like this, So.
Don said that you were great in the Western.
Oh, thank you.
And Steve says you will be missed next week. And then he says, can you post the link again?
The link for what? For the tires, or yeah, I guess. Mrs. Old Guy knows how to do that magic. I'm sitting over here with my thumb. Never mind.
What do you need a link to, Steve?
Yeah, what she said. Probably a link to the players. And I'm hoping to get merch sometime for Old Guy radio players, but I've got to have, I'd like to see 100 subs before I bother.
It's going to take just a second, Steve.
Won't be long before we'll be celebrating the 4th of July. I mean, people think, well, that's not for another month or so. Well, summer months seem to go by pretty quick. Next thing you know, it'll be 4th of July. And you're going to say, wow, Old Guy was right. My time went by like that.
There you go.
I drank all my water. Now what am I going to do?
No, any plans for trips this summer?
Any plans for trips?
Yep.
Nothing in concrete. No, not really. I mean, not over the summer. We were thinking maybe we might try to go to the balloon festival in Albuquerque, but that's not until October. So, yeah, we don't really have any plans to go much of anywhere. I mean, other than just some local day trips. We do a bunch of that, so.
Steve's not seeing that link. I don't know why.
Well, I don't know why either, Steve. But just search YouTube for the Old Guy radio players. You'll see the symbol. It's blue, kind of like a 3-colored blue or 2-colored blue thing. That's us. The Old Guy radio players. Super simple. Should be able to find it that way.
Scott says, I have thrown a 4th of July block party for the last 4 years. We started with 8 people and now there's around 50.
Wow,
It's
cool.
became an event now.
Nice.
And try to see what Greg said. Oh, he says, and another nail in my coffin. He says, I'm a crab. Even in Chinese, I'm a boar. A friggin' pig. At least I'm twisty.
I don't know. It's just not fair. I don't know what isn't, but something isn't. What flavor have we got up there on that clock?
5 till.
5 till.
Steve subbed. He said thanks.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Really, give them a listen. Definitely leave a comment, even if you don't listen to it. Leave a comment. That way, your subscription will stick. If you just sub to a channel and you don't watch anything or you don't leave any comments, YouTube will drop your sub. So I've seen it happen. I've had it happen.
Scott says, I'm shocked at how many people haven't set off fireworks. The kids love setting them off.
Oh, just for fun, I'll give you a little parting story about 4th of July. When I was a kid, I don't know, 12 or so, maybe 13, somewhere in that neighborhood. I remember there was a small fireworks stand in a field by this shopping area, and I went there and I had my couple of dollars, and I bought what I could with it. And while I was there, there was this other kid. I don't know who he was, but all he had was 25 cents. And I don't know what the guy sold him. I think maybe some smoke bombs. But he was paying for them as I started walking away, and I'm looking in my bag at my stuff. And all of a sudden I hear this guy yell out, "You little," blah, blah, blah. This kid had took one of those smoke bombs, lit it, and threw it into the fireworks stand. And it caught him on fire, and dude jumped out over the little counter area to bail out. And his stuff burnt up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I guess that kid got his 25 cents worth of fireworks.
Greg's getting popcorn.
Getting popcorn.
Steve says, I shall. Thanks again. And Scott said, didn't know that about you, Top, but about YouTube. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get out of here. Like I said, we got our anniversary coming up, and barbecue for the old guy radio players. So no stream next weekend, but we will be back Saturday, June 6th at the regular time. So that's it. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody. Give back somehow in your community, right? Even if it's only helping out a neighbor. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
30 views and 13 peak.